At game time, it starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Ball one, no strikes. And he can't come up with it.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night. Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1.
That's a ball.
Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Here's a 2-1. Swings through that one for strike two. Rooker gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Here's the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom. 3 for 7 in the series so far. Just missed.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
The 2-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Man at first, one away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Edman. On to first, double play. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. Swing and a bouncer. Handles, throws to first. One pitch and one out. Here's the center fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Number 4. Lawrence Butler.
That's a ball.
Arky making his first start of the year. A former first-round pick back in 2025. Fastball for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Ball 2.
And it remains 2-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Ball.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Jeff McNeil stands in. On the ground, and that's just foul. Line drive, snags it on the run, and that'll do it. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. New inning getting started, and now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Arky. High fly ball down the left field line. Raging back towards the wall. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow.
Wow, I'll tell you, things start feeling pretty dicey when you're tracking one into the corner like that. So I love the effort to leave his feet to make an awesome leaping catch. timed it just right and held on for the out. Definitely a highlight reel play.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the A's designated hitter, Zach Geloff. And that's in there at the knees. Now one missed. Pitcher thought that was a strike. He's going to challenge. And it's a called strike after the review. So they've still got both their challenges. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating, that's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Andy Ibanez. And first offering is fouled off. Late on that fastball. Foul ball, still 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Yu Archie.
Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And that's going to roll to the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's 4-0.
Well done, drives in the run. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Man on second, 2 down. Hit in the air, left field. Soderstrom in and to his right, and that is that. Archie back on the hill. Offense did their part. Now let's see if he can keep the vibe alive.
Yeah, just don't go gift wrapping runs right here. He needs to put a bow on a quick inning, Boog.
Nope,
And
that's down.
he leads the league this year in runs scored. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's 1 down. Here's a big power threat. Nick Kurtz struck out swinging his first time.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning. Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. Fine play in the hole for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Langoliers in the box now. Take strike 1. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Man at second. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. The A's strand. Archie back to York with a lead.
Yeah, and this is where you want to work quick and efficient. Pound the zone, force contact, no freebies, no drama.
Ripped to the right center. Should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
McNeil swings through it for strike 1.
You know, these A's just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
The 1-2. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Fights it off, he'll see another. Struck him out without a swing. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away. So the call will stand. Still 1 challenge left for them. It appears Dave Roberts. So they turn things over to the righty, Edgardo Henriquez.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to...
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Caught just shy of the wall. Arky digging in. They've got the lead, but here's another chance to set the tone.
Yeah, but 1 good swing, and suddenly they add to the margin. Every run counts as this game moves along.
Not the best swing that time from the first-round pick.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Now he breaks his back. Makes the catch, 1 down. Arky gave them a good performance at the plate and on the hill.
And Boog, if he plays like this on a consistent basis, making contributions on the mound and at the plate, it makes him so much more valuable to the team in the long run.
Arky making his MLB home debut today. This crowd is ready to see the highly touted prospect put on a show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this. So runner at second, 2 down. Arky steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
That's the ball.
This to center field on Duhar. On the move. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And that's the 3rd. 2 on, 2 outs.
For the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Arky.
In the air, right field. Johnson coming on. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. 1 out. Runner at second. Archie, the next to hit. 1 for 3. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Archie didn't do a whole lot in the win.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but certainly didn't hurt him on the way to the win.
Back here in L.A., so here's the Padres DH, Gavin Sheets. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And a man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Archie stepping in now. Tough matchup here when you're facing someone that throws 97 miles an hour on the black.
Yeah, Boo, forget the scouting report. He's just got to step in the box and trust his instincts.
In the air, right field, and there's 2 down. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 2 on, 2 outs. That's off the mark. Full count now. Freddie Freeman lurking in the on-deck circle. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Comes through with the RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
First and second, 2 outs. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. And Freddie goes deep. His 14th of the year. Back here at Dodger Stadium as we go to the top of the 4th.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping them.
Gets it to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Estrada working for the 50th time this season, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2017. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 away. Laureano comes up to hit on Duhar. Aboard here at first with nobody out. Up the middle, Archie flips it. You're at second to first.
No, he got it
in time. Great effort there. Archie getting ready to hit. That one's in there. Strike 1.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average is around 30%, but they're at less than 20% right now.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. To second for 1. To Walker, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine.
Archie with a good game to help lift them to the win. Had a single and an RBI.
Maybe not his best showing, but they got the win, and he should be happy about that.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
The 0-2. Right side. Goes to second for 1. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Archie at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Archie getting to start at shortstop, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And his batting average this season is over 310. That one ripped left field, and in one hops the wall. Relay to second, but he's in there easily.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And ball 4 to a board.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
First and second, 2 outs. Shohei Ohtani will hit next. 2 on, 2 outs. Tap back to the mound. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. After 2, 1 out and a runner at second.
The shortstop, Archie.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Up the middle. Bogarts handles the chance. Throw to first in time. Archie steps in. RBI opportunity here.
Yeah, Boog, important to try and close the gap. One at bat can tilt the scale.
That one is absolutely belted. And a superb diving catch. What a play.
Great diving.
Archie steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
That one drilled left field. That's back. Say goodbye to that one. His second of the year, and they cut into the lead. It's 7-3.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that. At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside.
Archie played brilliantly despite the loss. Collected a couple of hits. One of them left the yard.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. They didn't get the win, but he certainly wasn't the reason they lost.
One down. And next is the designated hitter, Archie. Homered last night, added another hit as well. High fly ball, right field. Tatis on his way over. He's got it. 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Archie.
Swings through that one. 0-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Tatis on the move to the gap. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. Back here for the Sunday Night Showcase. Next is the Dodger DH, Archie. In the air to left center. Merrill settles underneath it. And the inning is over. 3 runs. 1 down. Arkey steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. Fly ball down the line. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at?
Arkey had a game to forget.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. Still, they got the win.
Arkey is getting ready to go. And towing the slab, Arkey. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man. Not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Nice grab from his knees. The throw on the money. Nice play. Next to hit, Mickey Moniak.
Mickey Moniak.
Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. And that one fouled off. Just underway, crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium. Battling here as he fouls it away. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. That one hit to right. Call settles under this one. 2 up, 2 down. So up next, Hunter Goodman.
Hey!
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Second inning set to go.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame.
Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now it's the DH, Jordan Beck. In there at the knees. That's strike 2. Arky, a 6'2 righty, 235 pounds. Edman flips it. There's one. On to first. Save.
He's good.
So they get one, but a really nice try there. One out man at first. Jake McCarthy digging in for the Rockies.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Nice stop. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort. So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. On the ground to the left. Throw is high and over his head. And in comes the runner from second to score. A big mistake there. Edouard Julien. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Arky ready to go again after the error.
Yeah, tough break, but needs a quick out right here. The good ones, they've got short memories, Boo.
That one fouled off. Runners at first and second with one gone. Here in the top of the second. Grounded to third, could be 2. Muncy tossed to second. On to first, double play. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Yu Arky. In the air out towards right center. Doyle on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Tyler Freeman leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Hard hit left side. And one away in the top of the third. This is Willie Castro. And first offering is fouled off. Castro with some impressive production lately. He scored more runs than anyone else in his team so far this year, Chris. Right through there for a strike. Ground ball up the middle. Edman throws to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. 2 down, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Mickey Moniak. Just missed.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 3. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Moniak leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that's way high. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes out towards right center field. And that is that. The Rockies. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Doyle.
The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Arky wants to challenge that one. Thought it was a strike, and that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned, so they've still got both their challenges. That's in there. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
McCarthy in the box now. No balls and a strike. On the inside corner for a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
Ground ball left side and foul ball.
Man, so close to the immaculate inning as that foul ball spoils it. He's pounding the zone right now, though.
That one to first, but it kicks foul. 2 down, nobody on. In the air to left center. Betts gets under it, and that is that. 1-2.
Inside, ball 1.
Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. The 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Hit in the air left field. McCarthy under it. 2 away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Brusdar Graterol.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Arky swings through it for strike 1. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. And that one is out of here. A 3-run homer, 3rd home run of the season, and they add to their lead. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Fly ball down the line. Moniak. Long run. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up. Gotta love the over.
Arky was fantastic with the bat in this ball game and had a solid showing on the mound, too.
And when he puts together a game like this, Boog, it's a good reminder that he has what it takes to excel as a two-way player here in the majors. He looked locked in at the dish for sure.
One down. Arky steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Ball inside.
Out front, rip foul. One now. Now one
That's a
missed. Kim, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Swings, and this one's flared.
No, that's
and foul ball. 2-2 on the way. Breaking ball misses down and away.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Man at first, one away. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Let's go, Arky.
Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Popped up. Julien settles underneath it. 2 down. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Arky.
This one popped up. Freeman moving under this one. And there's one down. Arky steps in. They've got the edge, but the job is not done. He's looking to keep the line moving.
Yeah, nothing wrong with a little insurance, Boog.
On the ground to third. Throw sails over his head at first. And he's going to get to second with nobody out. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Man at second. Right through there, got him. And that's the first out.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
In the dirt. Here's a 2-1. That one inside. Look out.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
The 3-1. In the air, right field. He's there. He's got it.
All right,
Runner
hold up.
tags at
Hold up
second,
right there.
and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. And
Ball,
Mookie
that's
takes
inside.
2 outs and a runner at third here in the bottom of the 6th. And ball
That's
4
ball 4.
to a
Take your
board.
base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now a very big at bat for Kyle Tucker. Now both runners break early, but he's back. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Dodgers strand. Arky starts it off with a lead. Looking to play add-on, not just maintenance singing.
Yeah, partner, when you've got momentum, you ride it.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. So now back to the top of the order. Here's Muncy to hit. Here's a 3-0. Runner on the move. So a walk
that's a ball.
puts runners
Take the
at
base.
first and second.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. Lifted in the air, right field. Then there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers.
First and second, one out. Here's Mookie Betts. 2 on, 1 out. Ground ball left side, could be two. Over to Freeman. They get 1, and that's 2. Archie did not have a banner showing in this one.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game, but a win is a win.
One out man at first. This is Willie Castro.
Willie Castro.
Double play ball to second. Good feed. That's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Batting fourth, the catcher.
And up next for Los Angeles, Hugh Archie. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Brings it in. That is the inning. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That misses the zone. And that's ball 1. That one ripped left field. That's back there. Out of here. And we have a tie ball game. It's 3-3.
They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Go ahead run on base. Willie Castro digging in for the Rockies. Man at second. Out to short. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Archie, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And delivers outside. Pitch misses. 3 balls, no strikes. And there's the automatic. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. That's to third. Castro zips it to first, and there's 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ryan Ritter. Swing and a ground ball. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in the mechanics.
Archie digging in. Walk-off watch is officially on, Singy. All that's missing is the dramatic bat flip.
Yeah, or a helmet toss and a crowd serve. Let's see if he can give them the moment they're hoping for.
This one in the air, center field. 1 up, 1 down. And the final score here, 4-3. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Archie getting set for this one. His team. So 2 down. This is Corbin Carroll.
Let's go, Snellzilla.
Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort. Archie steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
I'm liking the power he's shown recently. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Ohtani. Here's the 0-2. To short, could be 2. Here's Marte for 1. And a run scores on the double play. So a runner at third, 2 outs. Will Smith now at the plate. The 2-1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Carroll has a beat on it, and that will end the inning. So a run on. First and second, 2 outs. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 2 on, 2 outs. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. Not in time.
He's in there.
He's safe.
Boog, I love when guys leave their feet with a purpose, and that's what he did right there. By laying out and keeping that ball on the infield, he probably saved the run from scoring. And I know it's an infield hit, and they're threatening, but for now, that was a big play.
The 1-0. High fly ball, right field. Carroll moving under this one. Takes it in for the out. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Sewald, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, right field. That is the inning. Here's Ketel Marte. 0 for 3 in this one. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Save. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Archie had an unremarkable game in this one.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still, always good to get a team win.
Back here at Dodger Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Archie steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And there's a ball.
You know, these Dodgers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
The 1-2 stays alive.
Come on, you.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Gurriel moving under it. And there's one away. Runner on the go. Ball misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Man at second. That's a base hit. Here comes Edman around third. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Still nothing. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
Got him swinging for the K.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it.
Arky had a poor showing, needed to do more.
Well, Boog, this is a game he'd rather forget. He needs to wash this one off in the shower and do better next time out.
Arky getting set for this one. His team leading its division. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, Arky. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris. Arky ready to go. Looking to set the tone right out of the gate.
Yeah, but he needs to come out aggressive but composed as well. A clean first frame can settle the whole dugout.
Gabriel Moreno,
that's a
the
ball.
leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And that's through there for a strike. And a count 1-1. And today is draft day, singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier pigeon was how you found out about being drafted back when you were selected, right?
Well, fans today may not realize, because we have, such exposure on the internet and network sports and everything else. You find out right away. But when I was drafted back in 1993, I maybe found out, later in the day. I was drafted in the morning, and I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants. So regardless, I think the feeling is the same. No matter whether you find out right away or you find out a day later, you're just so excited to have been drafted by a professional baseball team and have the opportunity to pursue your dream.
The 0-2. On the ground.
That's a foul
and that's
ball.
just foul. That one to first. He takes it on his own. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. That one fouled off. And the 0-1. There's a strike. Arky, just 21 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2025. Foul ball still 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Strike 3, got him with the sweeper. The Dodgers back here in L.A., all set for the start of the inning. Nolan Arenado stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Arenado working through some struggles lately. And Nato is set down on strikes.
Well, 3 pitches, down, fastball up, swinging. Boog, it's like learning a chord progression, getting those strums right, man. So many pitchers prefer working north-south these days compared to the east-west, and that was a great example right there.
Second inning here, no score. On the ground to third.
That's
and
foul.
It goes just foul. Good eye
That's
right
a ball.
there.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Nope, that's outside.
Pitcher
Ball.
challenges. He thought it was a strike.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. And that's their first base runner of the game. That one lifted to left. Hernandez on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Now it's the second baseman, Jordan Lawler.
Ball.
That one in there across the letters. Santana, the runner at first with 2 gone. Just a slow ground ball this time. Off balance throw in time. That's the inning. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Jorge Barosa.
Ground ball left side. Bats up with it. He puts it in his pocket. Safe at first without a play. Drew Jones stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Arky ready to go again. Leadoff man's got wheels, and he's already leaning towards second. This could get spicy.
Spicy? That's ghost
Ball
pepper heat
outside.
right there, Boog. One hiccup and he's gone.
Good job to fight that one off. Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Gabriel Moreno getting ready to hit.
No, that missed. Hee-haw.
To third, Muncy. To second for 1, and it's over his head. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out. Now Corbin Carroll to the dish for a big at bat.
Corbin Carroll.
Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Oh, great stop. There's 1. On to first, save. So they get 1, but a really nice try there. Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
If he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Carroll off of first with 2 away. Sets him down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Back here at Chavez Ravine, set for the bottom of the third. Arky steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a big swing and a miss. On the ground to third.
Run it out. Run it out.
The throw to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Brings it in. 1 up, 1 down. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Santana measures 5 feet 10 inches, 210 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swing and a bouncer. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 down, bases empty. Stepping in, Adrian Del Castillo. That one catches the zone. 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Del Castillo checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And Ed Drummond right on it says he held up. Sit down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Nothing doing. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Lake Trinan.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Arkey in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And the inning is over. In the air to left center. Jones settles under this one. And there's 2 away. Arkey was not great at the plate here, but turned in a solid pitching performance.
Boog, I'm sure he's frustrated with how his at-bats went, but he can feel good about how he pitched in this one. Shoot, I had plenty of games that didn't go my way. You just got to move on.
Arkey getting set for this one. His team leading its division. So digging in, Arkey. Good power, not great in the OBP department. That smash towards center. Base hit into the outfield. Here comes Edman around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Go to second. And that. So 2 down. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Out to short, Archie. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. So the Archie stepping in now. The inning's been quiet, but a chance here to turn up the volume.
Yeah, and you love that mentality. A little thunder could bring that dugout back to life.
Rip to third. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, what a stop. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there. Archie stepping in. A base hit here could shift the vibe. They're just one swing away from changing the rhythm of this ball game.
Yeah, Boog, that's the beauty of baseball. You always have a chance if you've got a player like this to lead off the inning.
To first, but it pulls him off the bag. Back to the top of the order. There's Freddie Freeman now. Tying run at the plate. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That one lifted to left. 1 away. Here's the charter member of MLB's 50-50 club, Shohei Ohtani at the plate.
Yeah, such a memorable night.
Runner on the go. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and a base hit. Throw into third, in the dirt, and he can't hang on to it. Almost a fantastic play.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
A move being made at third. Dodgers bring in a pinch runner, Hessun Kim. Archie did well enough for them despite the loss. Had a single and an RBI.
If he's going to be a driver for their offense and change losses like this one to wins, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
First and second, 1 out. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great stop. The flip. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
They made it look easy, but it's...
Archie steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. First offering, foul tip, and oh man, that rang off his mask. You can hear it from up here. That one's in there. That's strike 2. Archie wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And the strike call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge.
Timeout.
Now he steps out as time is granted. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Pajes at first, 1 gone. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Did he go?
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Didn't go. The 2-2. Runner on the go. Now here's a flare off the bat. That's a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And here's Freddie Freeman. The 1-2. It bounces and he takes off for second. In there. He's safe. It's 2-0. Man at second. Out to short. Volpe. Not in time.
No,
He's
get out,
safe.
get out there.
Now the tag at third, and they got it. Back here in New York, new inning getting started. Yu Archie steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one finds the corner. That's strike one.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Now that's smacked to right center. And that gets down into the gap. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously? We're starting with this already? On the ground right side.
Get dirty, get dirty, get dirty.
Takes it himself and one away in the top of the third. Here's Shohei Ohtani. One away with a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. This one in the air right field. And that's a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single. It's 9-0. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off.
You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. 5 of their hits have come from at-bats where they were behind in the count, so they're really battling up there.
One down.
And if you're a manager or a hitting coach, you love to see your team really fighting for every at-bat, every pitch. It tells you a lot about how they showed up to the ballpark today.
Inside and hit him. And now the bases are loaded. So they're all loaded up. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. The 0-1. On the ground to second, might be 2. Flips it. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. And up next for Los Angeles, Yu Archie. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. To the warning track, makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and the lead continues to grow. So 2 down. Now here is Yu Archie. A little out front there as he swings through it. Now 1-1. This one in the air center field. Reaching for it and brings it in. Archie with some solid production in the win.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Yu Archie steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back here for the Sunday night showcase. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Yu Archie. Ripped, but it curls foul.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Line drive, base hit.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out. Here is Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Slow roller up the middle. Chisholm. Volpe at second for one. Over to first. Safe.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Welcome back to the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. And next for LA, Arky. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Pages around third. He's in there.
Well done. Drives in the run. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
2 on, 1 out. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base. Easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's Ohtani. That is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
In the air out towards right center. Grisham has a beat on it. And makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Arky steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Can't reach it. This should score at least one. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. Runner from second crosses the plate. Safe. And that's his third hit.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. That's a base hit. Run scores. To third. So 1 out with 2 aboard. Now the number 2 hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Right side, and that chance handled. Volpe at second for 1. Double play. What a Arky walks in. If this offense were a lawnmower, he's yanking the cord and hoping for a roar.
And if that doesn't work, Boog, you better believe he's giving it a second pull.
That one fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. Arky steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one hammered, but pulled foul. 2 on, 2 outs. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. On the ground to third. On to Jazz, and that is that. Arky with a good game to help lift them to the win. Collected 3 hits and drove in a pair of runs.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today, because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.
Archie, fresh off an incredible series. Archie digs in. He's up against an 85-plus rated R, which basically means good luck.
Yeah, Boog, if he reaches base here, somebody better start checking for controller cheats.
Foul ball. Wheeler was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound. Late that time, and it's strike two.
No question that he earned that Pitcher of the Month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those, and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
Stop under it. And there's one away. Archie steps in, 2 down, nothing cooking so far, but one swing can get something sizzling.
He knows it too, Boog. That body language says, yes, chef.
And it's fouled away. That one finds the zone. That is strike two. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up. Archie stepping in now. Got the lead, but it's far from safe. He'll try to build on it right here.
Yeah, and you love seeing a team stay aggressive. Don't wait around. Keep applying pressure.
And a foul ball. Ball. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will.
Archie with a forgettable showing in this one.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.
Archie is getting ready to go. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball one. Archie measures 6 feet 2 inches, 235 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2025. Laced down the line, could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The relay not in time. That's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Oh, and 2 now.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Man at second. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Swing and a pop-up. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Deal 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boogie, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Man on second, 2 down. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Archie locks in. You can feel it. Big moment here.
Yeah, everyone in the yard just sat up in their seats. So did I, Boog.
hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can.
This one in the air right field. Brings it in. Both runners tagging. Safe. And they take the lead.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing the cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me, and I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Aye.
Strike two. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. This is Bryson's stop. And that one fouled off. One down, Phillies down a run. Now 1-1. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. The 1-2. And that one hammered way back there. To the warning track, makes the catch. Gabriel Rancones Jr. stands in for the Phillies. Arky set to go again, facing a standout rookie singing.
Rookie of the Year candidate or not, she's still got to hit it. This pitcher's not handing out welcome baskets by any means.
Up the middle. Oh, that hit him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. So, man aboard. Here's the third baseman, Edmundo Sosa. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. We played 2 innings. Set for the bottom of the third, and now for the Phillies, Johan Rojas. A little bit low. Ball 1.
That's
right
a
now,
ball.
behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes, no free passes. You can't allow that.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. That's a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 2-2 now. That's
Ball
a
that's
ball.
outside.
Tried the sweeper. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Base hit. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Marsh stands in now and watches strike 1.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Hernandez on his way over, makes the grab. 1 out, man at first. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies.
Not many hitters go up there looking for an 0-0 breaking ball, but a good way for the pitcher to get ahead in the count.
And he swings through that one. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. On the ground to the left. It's through for a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. That's a strike thanks to the sweeper.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning. Without that pitch down.
A little bit high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the second game of the series. He fouls it off. Will do it again.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. In there, sets him down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Real Muto in the box now. Takes strike 1. First and second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simple.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Blake Trinan.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
To the right side, stop. Throws to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Arky steps in. They're down, but he's got a chance to get something going right here.
Yeah, you can't hit a grand slam with nobody on. He just needs to be the match that lights the fire here.
On the ground to third. Sends it across to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Kirkering going for save number 1 in this spot.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Gloves it on the dive. Over to first. And what a play. Ball game.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars, but an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.
First and second, no outs. Arky will hit next. In the air, right field. 1 down.
Up next is
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And the 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
In the air to left center. Trout on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
up next for the Dodgers.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Laser base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. And that's a strikeout looking. And that is a big first out. The batter now will be Will Smith. Two on, 1 out. Runner on the go. And that'll load the bases.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at-bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
In the air, left field. Rojas under it. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. Pages scores. And this game is tied in the 7th. Here comes Max Muncy. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Tied at 4. This to third. Boom.
Stand up right here. Stand up.
Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. But one down, base is empty here in the ninth. Ripped to right. And there's 2 down.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base. Maybe
Arky with a mediocre showing in this one.
maybe not his best showing, but they got the win, and he should be happy about that.
From 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the...
Batting up, the shortstop, Arky.
Arky swings through it for strike 1. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Sets him down on strikes. Inning over, although plenty. And now it's Mark Vientos. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. Throws from the seat of his pants, and they get the out. Swings through that one for strike 1. Oh, great stop. Throw to the pitcher. Nicely done for the out. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Back here at Citi Field. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Arky. That one fouled off. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Ground ball left side. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Runners at the corners here. One away. Jorge Polanco. Base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, tie game here in the 8th. So a runner at third, 2 outs. Arky getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
On the ground.
that's foul.
And it goes just foul. The Dodgers down to their final strike.
That's the ball.
And now it's filled up.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
In the air to left center. Robert under it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets make it 6 straight victories. Archie had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
So 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty. On the ground to the left, Archie. They get the
He's
force. Bang, bang play, and the inning is... Archie steps in, facing one of the top arms in the league. Big moment, big challenge.
You know, Boog, these are the matchups that tell you what a hitter is made of. Let's see what he brings to the table right here.
Line to left.
Find the ball, find the ball, find the ball.
And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should score the run. In comes the run from second. It's an RBI single. And now they trail by 1.
Up next to the Dodgers.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Next to the dish is Freddie. Rudder takes off. And
That's
ball
4.
4
Take
to
your
a board.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
First and second, 1 out. Here's Ohtani. 2 on, 1 out. And they're all loaded up.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
The batter now will be Will Smith. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. The 1-2. Base hit, 1 run in already. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only 1 gone.
Next for the Mets.
Here's Juan Soto.
Number 22, Juan Soto.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. A dive. Nice stop. To his knee, the throw, and that's a great play for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
High fly ball, right field. Taylor settles under this one. And there's 2 down. This to third, Beatty. Bounces it to first, but he digs it out of the inning. 1 down. Archie steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
That's off the mark. Ball 1. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 gone. Archie Had a decent showing in this one. Had a single and an RBI.
Maybe not his best showing, but they got the win, and he should be happy about that.
Archie stepping in now. The rookie on the mound's been sharp all season, but this is the kind of matchup that tests a young arm.
Yeah, Boog, you've got a confident young hitter digging in. If he sees a mistake, it's going for a ride.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Robert has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Hit in the air, center field. Robert settles under it. Takes it in for the out. Archie steps in with 2 outs and nobody on. He's basically saying, fine, I'll do it myself.
That's right. Might as well cue the movie trailer voice.
In a world where nobody gets on base. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. A little out front there as he swings through it. Foul ball, still 0-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Here we go, AJ.
2 down, nobody on. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Dodgers. So 2 down, and now Archie. 0 for 3 in this one. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. Dodgers. Archie had a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win.
They got the win, but it sure wasn't because of him. He needs to wash this one off in the shower and do better the next time out.
Archie on a hill in this. All right, just about ready for baseball. J.P. Crawford digs in now.
J.P. Crawford.
And we're underway. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Struck him out looking.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Archie ready to go
No,
again
that
up
missed.
against
That's the ball.
hitter with some serious MVP buzz.
Yeah, and it isn't just height. This hitter can rake, Boog. You got to hit your spots and avoid the middle of the plate at all costs.
Raleigh working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
Ground ball up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. One down. Here's Josh Naylor. Archie, in his rookie season, just 21 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2025.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that. Good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Out towards right center field. And that is that. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And stepping in for the Mariners, Dominic Canzone.
Ball.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
On the ground right side. Over to first and quickly one away in the second. Brendan Donovan up next for the Mariners. Swing and a ground ball to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Batting seven, the shortstop.
Archie back to work after the error.
Yeah, no use stewing on it, Boog. I mean, the best pitchers don't let stuff snowball. They go right at the next hitter with intent.
Archie not happy that was called a ball, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still two challenges left for them. Outside corner, there's a strike. And that misses. And that is ball one. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there, it's got a chance. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimum.
And that's the third out. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Out towards right center field, Tucker on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. J.P. Crawford will hit next. Bounce to the right, and that chance handled. The throw to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. Now the number 2 hitter, Cal Raleigh. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. Raleigh with another scorching run of play lately. Up the middle, bounces into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. And now it's Josh Naylor on the corner for a strike. That pitch in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. On the ground, right side. Edmonds slings to first. And that is the... Next is the designated hitter, Archie.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
In the air, right field. Raley should have this one. And there's one away. Back here in L.A., it's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
This one in the air, center field. One up, one down. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. So digging in, Dominic Canzone.
That's a ball.
The Mariners down by a run, top half of inning number 4.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
To the right side, and Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. He'll do it himself. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. And up next for Seattle, Brendan Donovan.
Nope, ball.
Pitcher challenges. He thought it was a strike. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Two down, nobody on. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That's towards center. Pajes settles under this one. And that is that. Mariners again. Ready now for the 5th inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cole Young. In there at the knees.
Well, these Mariners, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. There's a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. Late with the swing there. The M's trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called 3rd strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. On the ground to the left.
Foul.
And that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on.
Yo,
Thought he'd
that's
bite
up.
right there.
Struck him out looking. And he strikes out the... There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Going. Gone. Home run number 5 on the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Edgardo Henriquez.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. Munoz, multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Got him. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of the...
Arky with a solid two-way performance in this ball game.
He took care of business out there on both sides of the ball, Boog. Not a bad effort at all.
Arky digging in, big-time pitcher, so he better have a plan, Singy. Otherwise, it's a short trip.
Yeah, Boog, he's just got to pick a pitch and go. No guessing, no hesitation.
He was late there, strike 1. Arky with a homer in his last game. And that's a little bit high. And it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
That's a hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Freddie Freeman, the next to hit. There goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Check on the runner. Arky dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off.
For the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Arky.
Foul ball there. Comes up empty.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Good job to fight that one off. Next one misses, and the count is 1-2. That one ran inside, almost got him. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 away.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches.
Arky had a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Josh Naylor getting ready to hit. Out to short, Archie. Safe, and they take the lead. One down. Archie now at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Canzone moving under it, and there's 2 away. Cole Young up next for the Mariners. On the ground a second, might be 2. There's 1. On to Freddie.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Archie stepping in now. Runners out there and a chance to chip away.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a bomb. Just needs to find some outfield grass, Boo. Keep the pressure on.
On a line. That is the inning. 1 down. And the batter now, Cole Young. The 1-2. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. Gathers and throws, but it's not in time. Base hit.
The effort from both players involved in this play just really stands out to me. I mean, you got the diving stop at short, which was outstanding, and how can you not love the hustle flying down the line? That's just great baseball at an extremely high level.
Archie now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Ball.
In the dirt.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today, kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Let's go, you.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Let's go, Archie.
Swings through it for the K. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Here, bottom 9, and the home team trying to rally to at least tie it up. Line drive, base hit. Here comes Edman around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2. Here is Freddie Freeman. 1-2 here. In the dirt, he's going for second. Throw down, and he's out, and that wasn't close.
Very questionable steal attempt right there.
Archie with a less than great game in the loss. Had a single and an RBI.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.